Hi guys, this is Sakshi and I welcome you all on the daily course to learn new root words to expand your vocabulary. So let us begin with our today's lesson. This lesson is presented by me, Sakshi Saluja, your educator on Unacademy. This is a small slide about me. I am an MBA postgraduate. I am a freelance content writer by profession. If you like my lessons and if my lessons help you in any way whatsoever, please follow me on this link on Unacademy. Do not forget to rate, review, recommend and share the lesson among maximum people once you are done with the lesson. And in case if you have any doubts, any feedbacks you would like to give, any queries if you have, please post them in the comment section. We will be more than happy to solve them for you. So let us begin with our today's lesson. I have a new root word for you in this lesson, which is arc or archy. Alright. So either it can be arc or archy with a Y. Both mean ruler. Alright. If you see the root word arc or archy somewhere, you know it is meaning something relating to rule or governance. Alright. Something which is related to that. So today basically the words which we will be covering will primarily deal with the types of government. Some of the government types we will be taking up in this lesson. So let us begin with our lesson without any further ado. Our first word for this root word arc or archy is monarchy. Alright. Monarchy is a form of government in which there is a sovereign head of state, okay, a single ruler. He can be a king, she can be a queen or an emperor, alright. So anybody can be a ruler, but then there will be a single ruler, okay, who has the absolute power for, ruling that country or the realm, okay. So that is, and the monarch is that person, okay, the ruler, the one single ruler who is ruling the country or the realm. So he can be a man, she can be a woman also. So monarchy is a form of government in which there is a sovereign head of state, okay, that is a single head of state. If you want, when you use it in a sentence, you say the countrymen are unhappy with the laws imposed by the monarch. That means when the laws which are imposed by the monarch, because the monarch imposes those laws which are according to his whims and fancies. So whatever laws he will impose, the countrymen have to follow it. Okay. So in this case, as the sentence is very clear that the countrymen are not happy with the laws which are framed by the monarch. So that is very simple, that it is a single ruler ruling the entire state, the country or whatever, the realm, okay, the kingdom. A single ruler will have all the powers. That is a monarchy form of government. Then the second word for today is patriarchy. Patriarchy is that form of a government system, or it can be a system in the society in which the male members have a domination over the other members of the family, okay, and the women are specially sidelined. The women have no power in a patriarchy form of government. It is only the patriarchy form of government or the patriarchy form of a society, okay, either ways you can use it. So only the male members, like in the patriarchy form of a government, the eldest male member becomes the king or the heads the government, and then after his death he bequeathed his throne to his son, to his eldest son. So only the male members of the family are considered to give the power to, and there is no only the females are only dominated. They never get a chance to have a power or have a say on something. So they have absolutely no say in anything. It's a complete male dominated form of a society or a male dominated form of a government. So that's a patriarchy form of a government. So when you use it in a sentence, when the queen took to the throne, she ended the patriarchy system of that realm. So when the queen for the first time came, because if it was a patriarchy system, that means there were only kings in that throne, okay, sitting on that throne. Only the kings ruled that realm. But for the first time, if the queen came, she broke that system and she ended that system. She started another system which we will be discussing further in the lesson. Next word for today is anarchy. Now anarchy, you can see the root word is there, so something relating to ruler, something relating to the form of government, form of rule. So that is, anarchy means the absence of government. Okay, that is, absolute freedom is given to the individuals. Do whatever you like. There is no government. There is absolute lawlessness. Okay, now this kind of an anarchy is basically it is actually not there into practice, but earlier Somalia was the only country which had the anarchy form of government, that is anarchy. Okay, that is, there was no government in Somalia. Okay, but until 2012. In 2012, a federal form of government has been formed in Somalia. So now Somalia is no longer an anarchy, but earlier it was the only country which was anarchy, alright, which had anarchy. That is, there was no government over there. So having no government nowadays, see, this kind of scenario is not very relevant to today's scenario, as per today's scenario, to have an anarchy. But now you can use it in the form of lawlessness also. Okay, like for example, recently when demonetization happened, so there were a lot of reports that the Congress party, they were saying that if demonetization failed, then it would lead to anarchy. Okay, so obviously they didn't mean to say that it will lead to loss of government. Okay, the government will not go away from India. It did not mean that. When they said that it would lead to anarchy, it meant that it would lead to lawlessness. Okay, people will not believe in the government anymore. So it would lead to lawlessness. People will do whatever they want to. So that in that way also you can use the word anarchy. But originally the word anarchy basically means that there is no government and the individual is free to do whatever he has to do. So I have used it in a sentence also. The civilians dreaded the phase of anarchy as they knew that the crimes would rise. So the crime rate would rise because there is no anarchy, there is no law. If you do some crime, you will not be punished because there is no law. Okay, there is no judiciary, there is no executive, there is no legislature. So how there will be nothing. All right, so you can do whatever you want to. So because of that, crime rate will rise. So that's just to explain you the meaning of anarchy. The next word is oligarchy. Oligarchy is that form of a government in which a small group of people, they form a small government and then they control the company or the country. Alright, they control, they have the power, the power is vested in their hands and they are a small group of people. So that is the form of government in which there is oligarchy. Okay, so like when you use it in a sentence, the major decisions of this village are made by the oligarchy, which comprises 6 people. So some people, they are given the power that yes, you can take decisions for the entire community, for the entire religious community, you can take the decisions. So that's an oligarchy form of government. So oligarchy has the root word arch, so we know that it is related to some rule, some governance. So that is it for you. The next form of government that we discussed today is matriarchy. Now matriarchy is the complete antonym of patriarchy. As we have discussed earlier, that patriarchy is a form of government in which the society is male dominated. Okay, only the male members of the family will rule, only the male members of the realm will rule. So in matriarchy, it's the complete opposite. Only the female members will rule. Only the female members have the power. They have the say. Okay. So during the system of matriarchy, multiple queens sat on the throne. So if it is a system of matriarchy, that means only the women will have a say. Only the women will have a power. They will dominate the society or they will dominate the country. This is as simple as that. So archy is there, so you know the meaning of the word will revolve somewhere around the system of government or something relating to ruling. And see, matriarchy is there, so matri is the word for mother. So it's a word used for females. So matriarchy, and patriarchy is for males. All right. So both of these types of governments are antonyms of each other. So that's it. This is all we have in this lesson. In my next lesson, I'll be coming up with a next new root word for you. I hope these words were clear to you. Please find out more types of governments. We have more, words relating to the root word archy or arc. It's up to you now to find out the meanings of those words. If you face any problems, please post them in the comment section. I would help you out with that also. Until my next lesson, keep learning, keep growing. Thanks for watching.